Welcome back to Yorion's Journal. I wasn't expecting to have a video out today, but Wizards of the Coast announced 4 bans for Commander. They announced Dockside Extortionist, Jeweled Lotus, Mana Crypt, and Nadu Winged Wisdom will all be banned in Commander. I don't have a lot to say on any of the cards being banned here. They all seem pretty high power CEDH staple-ish cards. And I don't play CEDH. I barely play casual Commander. I mostly just play it with friends on a rare occasion. But I do want to talk about the problem I have with this ban list. I have a real problem with this ban list because it affects the way people will be investing in Magic cards going forward, or at least the way Commander players need to invest in Commander cards going forward. The fact that this list just dropped on a random Monday, I don't think anyone was expecting a ban list update today, and you just hit Dockside Extortionist, I believe, was a $60 to $70 card. Jeweled Lotus, I know at some point broke $100. Mana Crypt was up to like $170 at one point. And now all of these cards, other than maybe Crypt, are worthless. Dockside Extortionist is a Commander staple. Jeweled Lotus literally has the word Commander printed on its text box. And Mana Crypt is only playable in extremely old formats where not nearly as many people have paper decks for those formats. However, Mana Crypt is probably the safest one in terms of its value dropping to literally 0. And I have a real problem with the fact that Wizards of the Coast did not make an announcement to players saying, hey, we have a Commander update coming up. Because if you go on tcgplayer.com right now, you can look at recent sales, and it's hysterical, honestly. I enjoy laughing at it at this point. You can go back literally to September 22nd, and you'll see Mana Crypts and Docksides and Jeweled Lotuses all getting sold for either close to or over $100. Mana Crypt, there are copies that were being sold yesterday at $200 a copy. And all those people's investments, and they never got to even touch the Magic cards. They never got to play them in anything. And this is frankly a warning to players moving forward investing in Commander staples. I think, and I've thought this for a while, investing in Commander staples is a dumb idea unless those staples are played in other formats as well. Because this will happen eventually one day. Your card could get banned and become worthless. And 95% of Commander play is like non-sanctioned or proxy friendly. So just proxy those cards instead of spending $200 on a Mana Crypt and having it tank to, what are we at? I think we're at $78 now. Let's see what we're at. TCG Player. Let's just check Mana Crypt. This is what I'm talking about, by the way. If you go to, let's go TCG Player really quick. You can see market price has now dropped to $75. Not even like, we're what? A few hours? Like, I don't know. Less than 12 hours since the announcement. And if we go to more data, you can see all of these sales were today. And if we keep going down, we will find sales from, oh, wow. Everyone's buying the card today, huh? Everyone's buying. All right, back to the 22nd. 184, 199, 199, 199. It's like this for everything. 160, 200. And it's like that for all of these cards. We can check Dockside, the same thing. Obviously, to a degree less, went from 70 market price down to 38. And if we go to more data, we'll see, let's see, 23, 2017. This one goes back to 17. This is just the version of the card I'm looking at. 78, 95. Those people bought it a week ago. So again, like, if you've owned the card for a while and you bought these cards on release, I don't have nearly, it's not the same when you buy them on release, because you get to play them in matches, you got to play them maybe in tournaments or something. But because Wotc didn't warn anyone, like they did with the Nadu deck, Nadu and Grief in their previous ban list, because no one was warned, you have all these people who bought these cards as recently as yesterday getting screwed. And going forward, that's going to put a sour taste in those players' mouths when investing in future Magic cards. So I think the best thing we can learn from this is, as a warning going forward, if a commander card is printed and it's really stapley and very powerful, you should think before purchasing it, will this card be a safe investment if there's a ban list banning this card? Is it playable in other formats? Does it still have value outside of Commander? And if it doesn't, just proxy it, man. Like, unless you need it for like CEDH tournaments or something, if you're just playing with friends and just having a good time, just proxy the card. That's all I have to say. I'm not a huge Commander player. I don't own, to be clear, I own a Dockside because I opened one in a 2x2 pack, and I own a proxied Mana Crypt for my Vintage Cube, and that's it. I don't own Jeweled Lotus, and I have never purchased any of these cards because, again, in my mind, it's always just been, you're purchasing a Commander card. If they get banned outside of Commander, they aren't worth anything. So let this be a lesson, I guess, going forward. And to all the people who got screwed and bought one of these cards yesterday, I feel really bad, but it's also kind of fun to laugh at you. So hope you guys have a good one. Duskmourn released today, as of when this video is going up. So I will have a draft for Wednesday and Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good one. Bye.